3 years ago, I investigated the cases of 3 young women whose bodies were found across Metro Vancouver. They were all Indigenous, all found in strange and disturbing circumstances, and all their families told us they didn't feel like police were handling these cases appropriately. And now we've learned the Office of the Police Complaints Commissioner is investigating the Vancouver police response into all 3 of these cases. So we're going to take you through the key locations and key details of these stories. Our first stop is 405 Heatley Avenue here on the edge of Vancouver's downtown east side. And it was in this apartment that 14-year-old Noelle O'Soup's body was found in a very small one-room apartment. But Noelle's body was not alone. There were 2 other bodies in that apartment with Noelle. One was a woman in her 30s, the other was a man who was living there. The strange thing is, when police first searched this building, they didn't find all 3 bodies. They only found the man's. It was only months later the 2 other bodies were found, and Noelle's family says they don't understand how her body was not found in that initial search.
Who went looking? How many times did you guys go look? Did you guys ask questions? Did you follow up on the people that we're trying to call you? Like, to me, that just makes no sense. That's negligence.
We know a Vancouver police officer is now facing a neglect of duty investigation in connection with the search of this apartment. And Noelle's family is left with the questions of why did it take so long and why wasn't her body found when police first entered that apartment? We're on West 36th in Shaughnessy. This is one of Canada's most expensive postal codes, and it was in the backyard of this mansion that Chelsea Poorman's body was found. She'd gone missing from downtown Vancouver around 18 months earlier, and the owner of this mansion was living abroad at the time. That's why it took so long for someone to finally find her. Vancouver police very quickly said that this case was not considered suspicious, but her family raised a lot of concern about the investigation. Chelsea's mother told us that part of her cranium and some of her fingers were missing from her body when it was found. Police have never released those details. Her mother also said that it took police over a week to tell the public Chelsea was missing after the family filed a missing persons report. And that investigation is now also being looked into by an independent agency that monitors police complaints. This is the third and final location. This is a dry dock in Richmond, and it was on a 40-foot yacht that Tatiana Harrison's body was found here. Now, she had gone missing from downtown Vancouver. Just like Chelsea Poorman, this is such a strange place for a body to be found, and her death was quickly deemed not suspicious. Tatyanna's mother, Natasha, raised a lot of concerns about how this investigation was handled. She says no rape kit was performed on her daughter, even though she was found naked from the waist down. She also says there was a 20-day delay in starting the search because the case was passed between jurisdictions. And she asked how her daughter would have even gotten to a location like this one.
You know, you don't take your clothes off and overdose on a boat. You know, to not be found, to not be identified.
So we can now confirm there is an OPCC investigation into how Vancouver police responded to Tatyanna's case. That means there are now 3 separate and ongoing investigations into the police responses to Noelle O'Soup, Chelsea Poorman, and now Tatyanna Harrison. Vancouver police say they welcome the results of these investigations, and the families now have some hope that more might be uncovered.
I feel like any kind of accountability or acknowledgement for that would be an important piece. That would be definitely something I wish for, and I think it's something that we all deserve, all the families.
But they also reveal a dark reality.
What it really shines a light on is that it is sadly easy to this day to still victimize young Indigenous people, and that's a crisis, and I don't think that one thing has changed with regards to that, and that to me is just, it's unconscionable.
While this is a step towards more accountability, we don't know what actions the OPCC might be able to take. And it's possible we'll never learn the results of those investigations. Michelle Ghoussoub, CBC News, Vancouver.